Hey, it's nice to see this loading screen again, guys. I got some great news for you. This is gonna be crazy. If you guys don't know, we've been playing Anime Fighters since it dropped. All right, and guess what? You guys know Anime Fighters became Anime Champions. All right, when the dev team, got like broken in half, and then Anime Champions became Anime Rising, which is making a comeback, but that's not what this video is about. And then Daireb left the space, and he made a game called Build a Bot and Fight. You guys might remember that. And now we're back on with a new announcement. Now I need to frame this with my last video on the topic, because some people were a little confused what's going on. All right, so let's go pull up Daireb's X page. I'm not going to call it Twitter for once in my life. All right, let's go pull up Daireb's X page. He's like the owner of the game. And let's take a look at what's going on, guys. All right, so first up, this right here. Okay, take a look at this right here. This is big. Okay, look at this, guys. He is now a Roblox developer at Twin Atlas, and we got the new sneak peek, which I'll show you in a second. All right, now you guys might be wondering, what is important about Twin Atlas? Guys, Twin Atlas is some of the most goated devs in the game. All right, so his group is called Burra, and I think Burra is partnering up with obviously, with them. So let's take a look. Bro, is he owner of that game? What the heck? Dude, he's an owner of AFS Endless? Yo, I'm so confused. What is going on? AIA? What is AIA? Yo, is this the new group for Anime Fighters X? Yo, I think this is the group for Anime Fighters X, guys. Anyways, I don't know. We're not... Oh my gosh. Okay, this guy's part of a lot of things. All right, anyways, that's not what I want to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is this. Red Manta LLC. This is one of the groups related with Twin Atlas. All right, and they have games like Summon Heroes. All right, and they have other games as well. If we take a look, they actually have a lot of games. All right, World Zero, guys. So the owners of World Zero partnered up with the owner of Anime Champions. Okay, now that is exciting news, especially when we take a look at this right here. All right, let's go open up this Twitter page again. All right, and let's take a look at the new sneak for what potentially is Anime Champions 2. So here we go, guys. This is the new sneak. As you guys can tell, it is very, very blurry. And it looks like some fighters. I'm going to try to zoom in, but guys, it is so blurry. So I'm looking at fighters. I will say these don't look like anime characters to me. Like, they look like anime themed. But yeah, we got some fighters there. All right, and we got a link to a new Discord server. So if we take a look at the Discord server, all right, the Anime Champions Discord server, they posted this link. All right, I'll let you guys read it in the background. I might make a new game. We'll see myself. All right, anyways, that's for another story. All right, something that might interest you guys at everyone. Now, I will be honest. I'm surprised they're not reusing the server. They're making a new server, which already has 4,000 members. So I'm kind of surprised what's going on here. It says question mark. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there. But what we can do is we can look at the Daireb page. All right. And we can kind of see if there's any new groups. Okay, I am seeing this new-ish group called Battle Test Dev. All right, I don't know if I can see the member list. The member list does not look that okay, that's one of the owners of that Twin Atlas Red Manta that I was talking about. That's interesting. That might be the group for it. All right, I think this might be the group. There might be another group, but it's buried deep. But this might be the group, and there's also whatever this AIA is too. So what we're thinking is this could potentially be the next Anime Champions. Now I don't know if 100% that's true. It might just be an anime game. All right, I don't know that as well. I'm gonna try to take a look at this member list. All right, and I want to see what kind of developers we have. I don't really know if I remember these developers. All right, this guy is Savicious. He's not in any mutual servers, so he's not an Anime Champions dev. And then we have Divine Seth. Divine Seth is also in Anime Squadron, which is kind of weird. He's not even in the Anime Champions Discord. So these kind of things make me think it might be a different game than ACS2, but we're not sure. Is Abstract Alex in this one? All right, I'm gonna be honest. Is Daireb in this one? All right, Daireb has to be in this one. And then we have, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. So he's the owner and developer. I wish it would tell me some more of the roles. I don't know if there's a way on Discord to see everybody's like list of like the players that are online and off. Oh wait, there might be if we scroll down. Is there a way to take a look at the offline players? No, there's not. Dang. I wanted to see if we could tell if there's any other devs in the server, because that would kind of tell us what kind of game it is. But I don't really think that's an option. All right, now I will also give a shout out to another game that's coming out. All right, so Anime Rising, if you guys don't know, just posted a new announcement a couple days ago. So Anime Rising is getting released soon as well, which is kind of weird because I feel like they might compete with Anime Champions. So Anime Champions 2 might be something different than we expect. It might be more of a dungeon game because like that Dungeon Heroes game I just showed you earlier. All right, if we take a look at his favorites, nothing new is favorited as of right now. All right, obviously Anime Fighters was his old game and then Anime Champions. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but we'll have to see. So yeah, so potential great news, guys. And of course we at least get Anime Rising and we'll see. There's another game as well we're checking out. I'm talking to some other devs. There's another new game that I might be taking a look at as well. So we got a lot of good stuff coming and I'm happy. I'm really hoping this gets the sequel. Obviously, I'm excited for Anime Rising, but I really want Anime Champions 2. So we'll see if it's that or if it's another anime game, but catch you guys in the next one. Peace.